No, actually, I think it's recording us right now. It's almost like a ghost thing. I've done that a couple times when I've been
Okay.
posting. So, yeah, I don't know.
Now we've got it. Look, see, we've got the comments up.
All right,
We've been live for 8 seconds
it's
now.
it's been riveting. I know. Hey, folks, welcome to tonight's episode of Low Expectations, where the beer is great, but we're not.
No, we're not.
Um, Kicking tonight off with this gem. Label issues. Have you had it?
I had a taste of it,
I
but
haven't
I
had it
did
yet.
not get. I missed that drop, and it wasn't even in the cooler the next week.
I have
They were
not
right there.
had it. I'm pretty excited. Um, Been kind of on a little mini IPA kick lately myself. Sandwiched in between all the stouts I've been drinking, of course. There you
We
go, buddy.
have two eyeballs. Tell us who's here.
Oh, hey. Yeah, when you guys hop in, throw a comment in and say, "What's up?"
Because now we're working. Oh, three eyeballs now. We're working on a big monitor behind us, so we'll be able to read your comments. I'm sure you can see the monitor in the mirror. Cheers, sir.
Cheers, buddy. Smells good. Smells good.
Oh,
Tastes good.
it's really, really good.
Smells good, tastes good.
Oh man, I could drink that all day.
Don't be shy, guys. Who's out there in Facebook land? Hey,
Hey,
Mary. How are you? Haven't
Mary's
seen you
here.
guys in forever.
Been a long time. Is Ryan with you too?
Maybe, maybe not. I'm looking up Low Expectations right now because I wanted to see what was in it, but I'm having a difficult time finding it. Oh, you know what? I am not. I turned my Wi-Fi off. Silly me. Because both my sons were Xboxing at the same time today at home, so our Wi-Fi was getting hammered.
Oh, Jack ordered some Fractal Vic Secret. Just showed up today.
Oh,
You know I go to Equilibrium quite often. I can pick up for you, sir. You just gotta let me know.
swing.
Oh, Mary says, "Yep, we're good. How are you?"
I am pretty good. How are you?
I am excited. I just finished my last grad class for the season. It was until 7 o'clock or until 7:30. Sorry, that's why we're on at 8 tonight. And now we're good to go. I know you got it delivered, Jack. I'm just saying I can also be your delivery. I don't have the fee.
That's true. His fee is rather nominal.
I'll pick up for anybody whenever I can.
Actually, I was just looking for an excuse to use the word nominal tonight. I can come up with nothing. I'm terrible. Where's our showrunner? Not giving me this information ahead of time, but I don't know what's in here, but it's magic.
It is really, really. It's a. Oh, you were looking for the ingredients and label issues.
Yeah,
Oh, I never even bothered to look. I don't know. It says it has hazy in it. That's what it
that's
says.
one of my favorite
Yeah,
ingredients.
yeah, hazy's good. Yep, it's been popular lately.
Anybody out there in Zoomland partaking? What? Jack McCloskey?
You're not even listening to me. I told you this. You gotta put your phone down, man.
I'm sorry. What did I miss?
Jack got delivery. He's drinking a Fractal Vic Secret right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just
my bad.
came today.
Because he has publicly proclaimed he's drinking a different beer every night in December.
Oh yes, we saw that. He's
So,
been.
so that's an impressive life goal.
I'm trying not to drink a beer every night in December.
I was going to try. I lasted till December 2nd.
That's good. That's a
One
day.
day.
Yeah.
One day.
Tonight's gonna be three phenomenal beers. I'm super excited for tonight.
Yeah. So we kind of like have this thing on Low Expectations where we do a beginning beer. That's a terrible hand. There we go. Beginning beer, a middle beer, and an end beer. And we are starting off. We've set the bar exceedingly high. So I'm looking forward to riding this one out. And they're three very different animals tonight. You're going to have to stay tuned to see what the middle and the end are.
They're good. They're good.
It'll be worth it.
So I have a question for you. When you walked up to the house today,
Oh, it was magic.
what did you think? Did you like it?
It's a winter wonderland.
I
It's
go
fabulous.
a little overboard on decorations.
You know what?
Like,
When I walked up, it's funny that you asked me that because when I was pulling in today and I walked up, I was thinking to myself, this guy loves Christmas. Like Christmas is his jam. And I was like, I wonder what his house is going to look. And then I walked up and I went, that's what it's going to look like. It was perfect. There's an inflatable. There's music going. I felt like I was Miss America with the lights down the walk.
Did you like the runway?
Oh, I love the runway.
That's new this year. We never did that runway, but really liked it. It was a.
I'm just upset that it's new this year, that you haven't done it before, because it's brilliant.
Yeah, we're gonna make it longer. It's already not long enough. We're gonna add more to it this weekend.
Yeah, you're spot on, buddy. Everything I thought Tom's house should look like at Christmas happened.
Yeah, next year I'll have the FM broadcaster, so you can tune your radio, and it'll be more than
Tom will throw some pictures up in the Imprintables page of the entrance coming in.
Sure, I'll have to take a picture. I haven't done a picture yet, but I'll definitely do a picture.
I will make that picture the group
there you
banner
go.
for the page.
It's a tiny little house. It's a townhouse, but man, I put a couple lights up.
And an inflatable.
Did you see my neighbor's yard?
I was kind of overwhelmed pulling in. There was a lot going on.
So the neighbor to the side of me over there, he doesn't put anything up. So one year I couldn't put anything more in my yard. It was full. So I made giant.
Did you annex part of your neighbor's property?
Yeah, I made a huge 4-foot long sign that blinks like it's broken, and it has a big arrow and it says "Ditto," and it just blinks at my house. So while he was away at work, I decorated his yard for him.
Nice. Yeah, I'm into it. We don't have a lot of decorations at my house. We just do lights. We string lights along the garage and along the front. I don't have any but Jack is also insane.
Oh.
He's got a crazy house too.
I've seen pictures of the inside of his house, so I can imagine.
He's got a crazy Christmas house. I believe the globe in his backyard, the Christmas globe, was modeled on Epcot.
Wow.
It's freaking enormous. Jack, you want to weigh in and give us a rough estimate of the circumference of that globe?
I would think that Mary and Ryan also probably decorate a little bit. They seem like Christmas people to me. I've never had the conversation with them, but I would think they really like Christmas too.
Me neither. Well, and that's a perfect segue for one of the things I wanted to talk about tonight, which is traditions. This time of year, you have 2 younger kids. My guys are pretty much grown. Do you? What are some special things you do in the household here?
Well, right off, 7.5-foot globe with projector.
Yeah, it's intense.
One of the upstairs windows of the house, we have 2 front-facing windows upstairs. One has a projector where Santa Claus walks back and forth in the window and looks out and says hi to you. The other window is the leg lamp. So,
and that's got to be done every year. It's a tradition.
Oh yeah. If Haley didn't have the leg lamp in her window and Brady didn't have Santa Claus, that would not be.
That wouldn't be cool.
No, that'll always be there. They help put it in there. It's important to them.
Do we feed the reindeer? Do we do the reindeer food?
When they remember, it's not really a big deal to them. I can tell you right off the top of my head, there's one tradition I absolutely hate. I think it's the worst.
Wait, can I guess? And I don't know. I'm just guessing.
So, folks, your children should not be listening.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you that warning right now.
Yeah. We don't want to ruin anything.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Mary said we like Christmas.
I'll scroll down a little bit.
Got a few pre-lit dogs. Okay. A snowman and a few lights.
We got a dog last year. We have an inflatable dog out there now. We added a gnome.
We have a wiener dog wearing an elf costume inside.
A little one? Really?
Yeah, he's like about this big.
It's a big wiener dog.
It's huge. Huge wiener. Told you the kid shouldn't be listening.
All right, so now that we've given that warning, I think we're okay.
I'd like to guess. Cookies for Santa?
Oh, no, I love that tradition.
Okay.
That's a great tradition.
All right.
Yeah, pizza and beer would be even better.
Yeah.
But cookies and milk, that works. No.
Okay.
The elf on the effing shelf.
Yeah, that's just... Luckily, we kind of hit the tail end of that. I only had to do it for like 2 years. You're hardcore into it. Do you do it?
No, I'm not into it at all. I wish it was. I wish it never happened.
But do you do it?
Yes. Every single.
Yeah.
As soon as the Christmas tree comes, the elf appears. They love it. They love when Garby the elf shows up and Garby the elf and every night Garby the elf goes back to the North Pole to report on their behavior.
Who named the elf?
Haley when she was young, and then because the elf comes, it can never land in the same spot.
Bender, I like how you roll, buddy. I like how you roll.
It's a great idea. Leave a cheesesteak for Santa.
Apparently, Santa's not happy with this one. He prefers Wagyu cheesesteaks.
Fine cheeses and jerky.
Yeah.
It's a great idea.
Actually, he's okay with pretty much any cured meat. The reindeer aren't happy because they're up there with him. You know what I mean? But Santa's a big cured meat, a charcuterie fan, if you will.
That is a really smart idea. I'm going to try and change that narrative this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, that elf, my gosh. You end up, there's an alarm that tells us that the elf has left and is going to come back in a different spot.
Wow.
Man.
And an alien church.
Ooh. See, I would say no alien church. I would say you have to set out like some kind of a Christmas beer or a stout. Maybe just a stout with cookies.
Hold that thought. That's going to be our next topic.
Oh, well, that would be a good tradition. I'm trying to think of...
Well, we do the reindeer food. We make the reindeer food. We scatter it out. Yeah, he does. For real, Bender. For real. We scatter the reindeer food out on the lawn. Mm-hmm. We do the milk and cookies. My grandmother is part Finnish. Ooh. And they have this special Christmas bread they make called nisu or something like that. So normally what happens is every year my in-laws come up and visit us, and my mother-in-law brings 2 or 3 loaves of this really great bread, and that's our Christmas morning kind of like coffee and bread kind of thing. But they're not coming this year, so I have to learn how to make it.
Oh. Ask her to mail it. You can do like 2-day priority.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a whirl, I think.
Well, that'd be fun, too. Why don't you have her send some, you give it a whirl, and you can compare the two and see how poor yours is.
That's not a bad idea.
I mean, the way it was, it's just like my mom. The way my mom makes things, it's just different. You can't replicate it. You could do the same thing, it's just not mom's.
I can only hope to make it not horrible.
Yeah.
Yes.
On Christmas, thank goodness my kids don't get up too early. We usually get up at a comfortable time. They always have to have, this is a tradition on Denby's side.
Yes.
They always have to have pictures.
Nothing with a bone in it? On Christmas?
No meat with a bone, never. From the top of the stairs, they have to sit on the top of the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have to get a picture there. And then you have to get a posed picture of them coming down the stairs. And then you have to get a posed picture of them looking at the presents.
So almost like
there has to be like a photo shoot all
almost
the way down.
Like time-lapse Christmas?
Yeah. And they're used to it. They know what to do. They just sit at the top of the stairs and wait until it's time. And then I come down, make coffee. Always have Hardywood gingerbread stout. That's what every year. That's my Christmas morning. And monkey bread. Debbie makes monkey bread.
Nice.
But that's it. We lounge around. We go nowhere on Christmas. We don't leave the house.
When I was a lad, my parents' Christmas morning, there was a present under my bed. So that I didn't wake them up, I would...
Oh my gosh.
I would open the present under my bed, and that would keep me occupied for a little while.
Oh, it would be like a puzzle or something.
Yeah.
That you're just going to play with for... Oh, wow.
That bought my parents like an extra half hour of me not bothering.
Wow, that's really smart.
And so I did it with my boys, too. They always woke up and there was a present under their bed when they woke up.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, not anymore, though. They're too old for that crap. But, hey.
Yeah. Mine are still...
Next year, maybe I'll put one of these under B Junior's bed, because he'll be able to legally partake.
a nice Christmas stout, something to wake up and...
So that's a perfect segue, buddy, because I wanted to talk... The
go.
second thing I wanted to talk about was seasonal beers. Oh, Pink Rabbit jammies. Bender, if you are wearing Pink Rabbit jammies, I need a picture. That's all I'm saying. You get me a picture, and then we'll talk about what I can trade for that. Oh, under the bed. Pink Rabbit jammies under the bed.
Maybe you get someone, find someone under the bed. Maybe the kids every year get Pink Rabbit jammies.
Oh.
That would be pretty cool.
Okay.
Pink Nightmare jammies. I have a pair of almost my size Pink Rabbit jammies.
Do you wear them on Easter?
No, it's a Christmas Story. The Pink Nightmare from A Christmas Story.
Oh, okay.
That's what he's talking about. He wears them all day. They're way too hot. Way too hot. I can't do it. But I loved at Christmas time. I love to dress up like Yukon Cornelius
I
and
know.
do bar crawls or do the Santa crawl in Philly, things like that. But I also once in a while have dressed up in the pink jammies and gone out.
In public?
Yeah,
Nice.
just go to a bar. It's really fun if you can get 4 or 5 people to be full on, really, really dressed up, like on a Saturday before, like a weekend in December, and you just all walk into a bar, any bar.
You own
People,
it. You own it.
people are just all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, look at that! That's so great!" I mean, there's so much cheer just from you dressing up silly, and people love it. Like, were you at a party? No, no,
We are now.
straight. Yeah,
We are
we just
now.
came straight to this place. Phoenixville is a great place to do it because you can walk from place to place right up the road.
That happened one year when me and a couple friends were at Stickman. This Christmas party walked in, and they were all dressed up to the nines, and it was amazing.
Yeah,
and the whole
that's
place
super
just
fun.
like somebody. It was like somebody flipped the switch. The whole place just blew up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so great. But we dress in costume. We don't dress like we dress up ridiculous.
Oh yeah, they were in
Big,
costume.
ugly
This guy was
sweaters.
like this one guy was like Krampus, dressed like Krampus.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they were
That's
all
really
in.
neat.
They were all in. They were all hammered too, so it was great.
We're usually not hammered. We're just
Yo,
having
Rye,
fun.
what's up, buddy? Miss you too, man. I'm looking forward to a day when we can all get back together. I miss
Someday.
it. But holiday beers.
Yes.
I have traditions. I drink these every single year.
Mhm.
Sierra Nevada Celebration.
Amazing beer, which I argue does not have to be just during the holidays. I think that is a wonderful January into February beer.
I am not going to argue
I
that
love
point
it
with you.
after the holidays too.
Not going to argue that point with you, not one tiny bit.
Great beer.
But something about this time of year, having that beer at all just is perfect.
We should have our traditional beers next time we do this. We should bring them and share them.
Next week, Low Expectations Traditional Beers episode.
That's a great. Let's do that.
We'll done.
We'll
Yep.
share. We'll share our traditional.
So that means we'll also have to go out and get Anchor Christmas.
You can't go wrong with Anchor Christmas. It's different every year. It's so good every year. I was turned on to that. That was one of the very first craft beers I ever had. One of my professors there you go, the Anchor Christmas Ale. It's so good. One of my professors in my first master's degree class was like, "Oh, you got to try this beer. It's fantastic." And so I went and found it at a beer distributor, and it was so dark and spicy and delicious. I was like, wow, this is unbelievable.
It's almost like the beer equivalent of and people make fun of this all the time, but like a Christmas dark cake full of fruits, or a bread full of fruits. Like the beer equivalent of that.
It's like a fruitcake. Like that's what you made me imagine right there.
It's like I love it. So those two are my big, and then some type of
Sorry, finish that thought, and then I'll tell you what.
no, Bender. It's not called minimal. It's called low
It's
expectations.
low. No, he said, "Why are you not drinking them now?" Because we really just thought of it. There's no script here.
Yeah, this is
We're not good at this.
we're barely functional idiots when you think
If this
about it.
camera wasn't on, we'd be saying the same thing.
We'd probably just be shouting at each other so we could hear each other less. Is normally what happens.
We hope to get better, but it's fun.
I don't really think we're gonna.
Oh, well, we could, maybe. So the Anchor, one thing I regret about Anchor is I never saved the beautiful labels. I think those labels are beautiful. They always have an incredible Christmas tree on.
It's just they both just scream Christmas,
Yeah.
man. It's just, and I don't
Right.
know, great time of year.
Well, for me, one of mine is Mad Elf.
Yeah,
I really enjoy Mad Elf. Less now than I did in the past. I used to buy Mad Elf by the case. Now I buy a 6-pack. And I drink 2 a year of that year. So this year is 2020. I drank 1 at Thanksgiving, and I'll drink another one before Christmas is over. But that's it. The other 4 go away. And
1 year you're gonna have a 30-year vertical tasting.
no, every Thanksgiving, starting at exactly noon, I have a vertical of all the years of Mad Elf that I have. I drink my way through. So this year I started at 2014 and went up to 2020.
So you threw down a 6-pack of Mad Elf.
Yeah, on Thanksgiving. That's what I do. So I've thank goodness 2013 is gone. That was a bad year for Mad Elf, and I had a whole case of it. But it's gone now. We're good, and it's really neat to try all the years and how they age differently. Yeah, Honey and Cherry, exactly, man, so good, and especially over the years. 3 years old is peak in my opinion. I love 3 years old. That's why I kind of stopped buying a whole case. But now I'm buying bottles of the Mad Elf Grand Cru,
Yeah.
and I store all that. So I've got 3 or 4 years of Mad Elf Grand Cru back there now too.
I was never
Blackout
a huge,
City.
Yeah, I was never a huge Mad Elf fan, to be honest with you. I did have Naked Elf one time, which I really enjoyed. Have you ever had that?
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed that, but yeah, but also like that Honey and Cherries. Once again, it's perfect for this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
How about this? At least one time during Christmas, I will have one version of some type of Saint Bernardus.
I have no objections to it, but I never have that in my house.
I usually go out
So
and grab
I should,
a bottle.
yeah. That's that. I mean, that would be a great tradition. That's a
And
real
I
good one.
think for next week's show, because I've never had this one either, it just popped up on my radar. Prairie Christmas Bomb.
Oh, I've had the Prairie Christmas bomb.
I've never had it.
Okay, all right.
So I know of
We gotta
two
get our hands
places.
on it.
I know of
Okay.
two places that have it right now. So I'm going to try and run out sometime between now and then. So let's plan. We definitely have to do a celebration. We definitely have to do an anchor.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas bomb?
Yeah, if we can get it.
Yeah.
And Ryan, Brendan, if anybody's listening, we could use like an advent calendar to go through. Like if you're feeling generous in the Christmas mood, you just bring it on over, and we'll help you out with that. Because I mean, if you're
'Tis the season.
yeah, they're not even listening. They don't care.
They don't even know this exists.
No, I asked them the other day. Hey, did you see? No. What are you talking about? I don't know. Like you're part of the group, bud.
All right.
Yeah, those are my Christmas beers. I mentioned Hardywood.
Yep.
I love the Hardywoods.
Never had it.
Yeah, they're amazing, and there's a really great variance. This year, there's a Christmas Island, which is it's got coconut and it's rum barrel aged. A gingerbread stout aged in rum barrels with coconut. It's got to be amazing, but it's brewery only. So I gotta get somebody to go down to Richmond for me. If anybody in Richmond near Hardywood, I need a trade. I need a hookup. They'll be good.
All right. We'll see if
Is
we
it
can
time?
do that.
Time for another beer?
Yeah.
This one's. Where'd you put the other beer?
Did you give it to me?
Yeah, the pumpkin one.
Uh-oh. I gave it back to you, though.
No, you didn't.
I did.
See, no, it's right here.
My bad.
You're excited for this one.
I am. So, middle beer. Brewery in, I want to say Houston.
Somewhere in Texas.
Houston, Texas. Baba. A lamb in a jam. And I don't know if you guys can see that. Pumpkin and banana pie.
It is good stuff.
I'm excited.
They did a series of 3. They had the pumpkin and banana pie. They had pecan something pie, and then they had an apple pie, like apple cranberry.
Mm-hmm.
That was incredible. This is a really, really neat beer. I like it. Now please have that water, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we have the pitcher too,
Oh, forgot about that.
and the bucket underneath.
All right.
We're getting fancy.
We are.
We're rinsing glasses now. Like we're moving on up, folks.
Ryan, who are you talking to? You can't be talking to me. I love
We both,
pumpkin.
yeah. This should just be called Pumpkin Beer Lovers.
Yeah.
We both love pumpkin.
Oh my
beer.
God! Look at how this is pouring.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how
Gotta go even higher.
thick.
There you go.
Thick. Oh my God! 2 C's.
Well, it's a baba. It's just oof.
Oh, that smells. That smells so good.
It's good.
Yeah. Yes. Cheers.
It smells it's cinnamony. You got like a graham cracker crust. It's all there.
Going in. I'm going in for a sip.
Ooh, before I forget, I only have 20 glasses
Oh
left.
yeah.
One side is Yukon Cornelius. The other is the Bumble. I have 17 platinum and 3 gold left. That's it.
This glass is brilliant because does it hold an entire beer, Tom?
16.75 ounces.
Holds
A
an
whole beer and head.
holds an entire beer, and it's not thin. It's a girthy glass. Bender, you trying to kill me?
I'd do it. I'm down for the challenge, Bender.
Yeah, but he's got like 100 pounds on me. I would die.
Yeah, at least.
I'm a wee lad. That would kill me.
This is really great. There's a little tiny finish at the end. I know it's a sour beer, but it's almost a different kind of sour. Do you get that right at the very end?
Yeah,
there,
I do.
On the back of your tongue?
I do, but the first 90% make up for that.
The first 99 does. That little tiny bit.
It's like wearing a nice, warm, cozy pumpkin and banana blanket.
Mike Bender wants to be our first guest.
Oh. Well, our people will call you, Michael.
Yeah,
We'll make that
We'll
happen.
have our agents call.
Yeah.
There's room here for 3. I have another stool.
Hey, we could tweak the camera angle a little bit. Yeah, we can make it work.
We could do it outside in the Christmas lights if we needed to.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
A remote shot. Live remote. I like the freeform nature of this program. We just, throw stuff to the wall, see if it sticks. Bender, why don't we do an episode live from Bender's patio where you fire up that smoker and we drink some beers and eat some greasy meats, my friend?
We've talked about visiting other breweries. We should just show up at other people's houses.
Yeah. I'm sure Jack would be down for hosting us, right, Jack?
That would be really fun.
We'll do a fire pit episode from Jack's house.
Yeah.
Low expectations on the road.
Yeah. It could be the Your Backyard series.
Yes.
We're going to show up in your backyard.
It's just a font of creativity. This group right here is just a font. This is so good.
I just want to keep smelling it, but I want to drink it at the same time.
Yeah, same.
Ooh.
There is a nice residue clinging to the sides of that glass.
Cheers, everyone. I hope you're enjoying
so
a beer
good.
with us.
So we know that Jack is throwing down. Didn't somebody else chime in with what they were enjoying?
Yeah.
But, I don't know if Mary's still here. Ryan's here. Bender, what are you throwing down? What's going on? What are you guys drinking?
It looks like they're all just watching.
Come on, guys.
Nobody's drinking. Oh, no, Jack. Yeah, Jack's the only one.
Yeah. Guys,
Sorry.
the other day, and I was a little tipsy, so I'm not sure where I proclaimed this. Oh, last night I just went live and I drank a Ralphie's. Because I was...
You said the sarsaparilla.
I had the sarsaparilla Ralphie's. It was glorious. Tom thinks it was too much root beer. I think it was just perfect root beer. But it's okay. Oh, Alter Ego.
That's
Bender.
a good one.
Yeah.
Good one.
Oh, Dan, what's up, brother?
Ooh, the
Drinking blood of the smooch. Nice.
That had some major color.
Cheers.
I mean, they were going for red. That was red. Wow. Look at all the spices in the bottom of that glass.
That's like the bottom of a box of Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Except it's pumpkin pie.
Right. I think there's 11 herbs and spices in the bottom of that.
There's got to be at least 13 maybe.
Oh, you went out to Troon? Did you score? That's exciting.
I was under the
Ryan.
impression that when you... Oh, nice.
I guess
when
did
you go
score.
out to Troon, you get like 1 or 2 crowlers.
I don't know. I've never been.
I mean, yeah, 1 or 2 crowlers is all you get.
Never been.
That was that was what I heard. The impression that I was under. People, I drove 3 hours for this can, which I mean it's good, but
Yes, I've heard they're quite hard to get your hands on.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I love this, but this is another beer in the vein of half a can tops
oh, it's a share.
for me.
Mhm.
Because it's too much of a good thing.
Honestly, most sours I feel like they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. 2 hours round trip for a crowler. Oh, that's a tough one.
Bender, you're out on anything that doesn't get delivered to your door, buddy. Come on. I know how you roll nowadays.
Delivery is pretty awesome.
How about foam?
Yeah, just announced today, right?
Yeah. Breaking news. That's the high quality sound effects here at Low Expectations, folks.
We don't have a soundboard yet. We have a sound B.
Here I am. Yeah, foam delivering.
Yeah, that's nice. Foam is amazing beer.
I was sad to see that Pavement wasn't on the list though, because that's like
Well, it's not a permanent list, is it?
no.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's gonna be ever changing, and I'm hoping this is like the little chink in the armor where more breweries are gonna start from up that way or coming our way.
I have been dying for some Pittsburgh beer. I really want some Dancing Gnome, and I really want some Grist House.
I might be able to make that happen.
So I'm hoping that they start some shipping. I would love to get some Pittsburgh beer out this end. We're supposed to have a road trip at some point, but the problem is you get out there, everything's shut down. It's not.
Yeah, well, I don't. My personal opinion. I was talking to.
Brew Gentleman is coming soon. That would be nice.
Ooh. General Braddock. I was at Brew Gentleman.
What's a General Braddock?
It's their flagship IPA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was there. Weird. Fabulous beer. But the place had a Vale vibe, if you know what I mean by that.
I don't.
Okay.
I've heard you describe the Vale vibe.
Okay. You haven't been?
Come in and go out? No, I've never been.
Have you been to Richmond?
No.
Wait.
Never.
What?
Nope. I've never been to the Answer. Nope. Never been down.
Lemon zest, coconut, and vanilla. That doesn't sound terrible.
That sounds really good. In an IPA, even.
That sounds yummy.
That would be a great mix. Yeah, I would like that.
Did I tell you that the Railroad has a black IPA with sarsaparilla?
I saw it the other day. I was scrolling through what
Firestone
the Railroad
Walker.
had. Is it Firestone Walker?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I don't love black IPAs.
I don't like. I'm going on record saying I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
I did like Wookie Jack back in the day, which was their black IPA, Firestone Walkers. That's the only black IPA I've ever just kind of enjoyed. But I call me sarsaparilla crazy, but I'm down.
Yeah, I want to experiment more with cream ales. I want a sarsaparilla cream ale. I want to do everything cream ale. Whatever you would put in. Think about a cream ale with some nice coconut in it.
Yes.
You could put anything in a cream ale. It's an amazing.
It's a great
hearty
blank palate.
base. Yeah.
But you were saying that the Ralpheus sarsaparilla. Wake and bake it. Wait, what? What is he talking about, Bender? Oh, wait.
He's talking about eating somewhere. I'm not sure.
That's the answer, but
okay, so that would be
it's
the
just
answer.
random.
Yeah, see, I've never been. No, we were just talking about the answer.
Were we talking about food?
No, but we were talking about the answer.
You were saying that the sarsaparilla Ralpheus, the sarsaparilla overpowered the Ralpheus. What do you think it's going to do to a freaking cream ale?
I love the flavor of base Ralpheus. Base Ralpheus is beautiful to me. And I think it was just a touch more root beer than stout. I want a touch more stout than root beer. And I'm not complaining about it. I think it's a great combo. It's really neat. But I love base Ralpheus so much that I wanted a little bit more of that base Ralpheus.
So you're okay with the sarsaparilla running roughshod over the cream ale?
Yeah. Yeah, cream ale is a base to deliver a good flavor, is the way I see it.
All right. Fair enough. Yes, it's answer food. I know, Bender. I just didn't understand where it came in. Like the wake and bake is my go-to every time I walked in there. The wake and bake. The salt and pepper fries. Love those. My son would get a banh mi. I would eat some of that every time we went in. Yeah, amazing. Although sad, I was talking to a dude last night who was just down there not too long ago. And I don't know if any of you guys out there have been to the answer, but some of my favorite people are gone. Like Corey, who was behind the bar forever, gone. Jamie, who was the bar manager, who took amazing care of us. Yeah, the pho is great there too. 1,000% Bender. Jamie's gone. She moved on. And then I just heard that the answer head brewer's gone too. So, I mean, That's not stopping me though. Like as soon as this whole craziness, dumbness is over, I am all in heading back down there, and we'll rent a bus and we'll all go down. Because not only is the answer amazing, not only is the staff amazing, but kind of like we are up here at Imprint, the community of people down there is amazing too. I've had so much fun at that back bar at the answer. It's fabulous. All right, we're wrapping this middle beer up.
I got the third beer.
Spice bomb on that last sip. Tom,
Hold on. Ryan's saying, are you saying that the head brewer of the answer went to the Vale? Am I putting that together?
I don't know.
I don't want to. I'm confused by the comment.
He said Vale. I don't understand.
Oh, okay.
I don't understand the reference either. Ryan, could you elaborate? What about the Vale do you want us to know? And while you're doing that, this guy is going to introduce something fabulous because we have reached that part of tonight's episode called the end. So we have the beginning beer. Label issues, Imprint.
So good.
Spectacular IPA. Well done. Well done.
This weekend's release looks pretty fun.
Does.
Yeah, I'm excited. Gonna have to pick
Mad Boy.
a couple up.
Middle beer. Baba. Lamb in a jam.
Oh, he's saying no. Vale is another good place down there. Yeah, absolutely.
1000%.
Love their beers. All right, so I'm gonna channel my inner B here.
Uh-oh.
True story. Okay, so true story. I got lucky enough this year to win the Horus lottery, so I have my own Horus club membership, convocation, whatever they call it, and my first shipment of bottles just showed up. So we're going to have the Horus Plume Ruffled tonight.
Can you
It's
read
a
us?
small wax bottle.
Can you read us that ingredient or adjunct
I can
list?
do that.
Because buckle up, kids.
It is a Woodford Reserve Bourbon Barrel Aged Imperial Stout with coffee, hazelnuts, bourbon Madagascar vanilla beans, and Tahitian vanilla beans added. So I'm glad Justin's not watching tonight because that's some really good vanilla happening right there.
Yeah, Justin, we know you don't watch, so we'll make sure we're going to toast you tonight, buddy. Yes.
Great beer, draconian clientele.
Yes, Bender. It can be pronounced Horus, if you prefer.
Oh, the beer. I was wondering why he wrote that. I was just going to ignore that.
No, he may be insulting us. I don't know.
Oh, okay. One thing I need is a wax cutter.
ForgeWorks wax cutter? You need one of those?
Yeah.
Do you know what ForgeWorks is?
No. I just need a wax cutter.
I'll show you. I don't know if I want to show you this because it might become one of your new obsessions.
Oh, no. I followed Hicks for a little while, Hicks Openers, and he made the most amazing Goonies opener I have ever seen. I would have traded both of my children for that opener. It was incredible. And from there on out, my heart was broken because there was only one and I was done.
Every time you open the beer, did it go, "Hey, you guys"?
It might as well have. It was beautiful.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Bender, what are you confused about? How can I help you? Can you elaborate? I mean, are you just confused in general? Well, let me help you out, buddy. You type what you're confused about.
I'm going to turn it a little. Make sure everything's in there. I'm excited for this.
Gotta redistribute.
The first Horus of
the fat. I've never had a Horus.
Quite a ridiculous investment. If you ever get the chance to do Horus,
you gotta rinse that.
Be
buddy.
prepared. It is a pricey investment to get those bottles and to get them shipped out to you and everything else. But this better be worth it. We'll see. All right, what have we not talked about that we're supposed to? Did we drop the ball on anything?
We had 2 more items on the list. Very polarizing topic. Where do you stand on eggnog?
Eggnog.
In general, not in beer, just in general.
Eggnog totally in general. Okay, well, I'm going to say eggnog in general. Not from the carton. No, thank you. I'm not going to drink some eggnog for breakfast. Eggnog with spirits added. Yes, please.
Ooh, that's a lot. That's
Yeah.
too much.
Eggnog with spirits. Yes, I'll definitely take that. I think it depends.
Oh my
And I
god.
think every kind of eggnog is also different. Everybody who makes eggnog, it tastes different. So sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't.
So you would it be fair to say your relationship with eggnog is complicated?
No, I will always try eggnog.
Okay.
I'll try it. But then sometimes I just say, well, I'm not going to finish that.
So like Rosenberger's eggnog, you're a hard no.
No, I'm not. Not just plain eggnog. It's gotta have booze in it.
Okay.
I don't drink just plain.
I will do both. I will drink just plain eggnog. I'm happy.
Oh, bye, Ryan. We'll see you next week, hopefully.
Oh, Rye. Take care,
Poe's
buddy.
dying.
Thanks for checking in, man. Good hearing from you. Yeah, Mike, I saw that video.
No.
Did you see
A
that?
half gallon of eggnog?
He just threw it down, man.
In a
Carton.
video? Where?
Carton. I'll show it to you.
Oh.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, man.
Cause like this much eggnog, I would be like I'd be struggling
Yeah, that's too much
to finish that much
Yeah.
eggnog. This much stout means I'm gonna be struggling tomorrow.
This is going to be... Wait till you... Did you smell it yet?
I smelled it. It's glorious. It's glorious.
This is going to be...
It's glorious.
Yep, so it's... Before I forget.
Yep.
Horus Plume Ruffled. It's the first of my Horus deliveries. I'm sure he's not watching, but Mason gets these to me. Thank you so much for the help, Mason.
And Bender, it's Horus, not whores. Horus. All right. Funny eggnog story. We really have a funny eggnog story.
We should taste this first.
He wants me to taste it. He's smiling like a giddy little schoolboy as he tells me to taste this.
What the hell? Wow.
I'm sorry, people out there in Facebook land. I'm not often speechless. That is tasty AF.
I'm gonna have to drink some of yours, or you're not driving home tonight.
Uh-oh.
What do you tell me what you think that number is?
12.
A little higher.
Ruh-roh. Yeah, I'm going to have to give you some back.
That is a 16.8% stout.
That's insane.
Wow. That tastes nothing like 16.8%.
Zoinks Shaggy.
That flavor is crazy.
No booze.
Wow.
I don't get any booziness at all. It's all coffee and vanilla.
And barrel. Lots of really good barrel.
Yeah.
Woodford Reserve. I'm going to have to...
The barrel.
I've never had Woodford Reserve bourbon. I'm going to have to try that.
The barrel is strong in that one. Fabulous. I don't...
Woodford Reserve. Anyone had Woodford Reserve? Was that I assume it's a quality bourbon. I'm not up on all my bourbons.
Can you type a comment in there?
Yeah.
Go ahead. 16.7, is that what you said?
16.8.
16.8?
You want me to type it so you don't forget?
No. Jack wanted to know.
Jack's here.
I know, but maybe he's like us and doesn't pay attention.
Oh, okay. There you go. I pay attention. You don't.
That hurts. I have my strengths and my weaknesses. Paying attention is obviously not one of my strengths.
God, I just want to chug this.
No, that would be
I
bad.
know I can't. I have to keep putting it down.
Yeah, screw my stupid eggnog story. This is a fabulous beer.
Oh, you got to tell your eggnog story. No one wants to hear us drink a beer.
My eggnog story is we canceled Christmas last year. By canceling Christmas, I mean we didn't buy presents for anybody, and we went to Key West. I took the family to Key West, and one night we went out.
Santa goes there too.
Santa does go there too, but yeah, well, I guess presents were snorkeling trips, fishing trips, yeah, all that good stuff. So one night we went out, we had dinner, and we took the boys to this very cool bar because boys go with us. So if we're going to a bar, they came with us. Mm-hmm. And we walk in, it's happy hour, and they had games outside. So the boys were playing like giant Jenga and some long games and stuff like that. And Meg and I went up to the bar, and they had happy hour dice. And if you had certain outcomes when you rolled the dice, and so we got the dice I rolled. It was a good Christmas Mike, it was one of our best Christmases ever. When I rolled, I got 2 for 1. So
And you get that like all night?
no.
Oh, okay.
Every time you go up, you roll the dice.
That is too cool. What's the name of this bar?
I'll have to look it up.
All right.
It was a craft cocktail bar.
Oh.
And I specifically went there because I was, at that point, on a little Moscow Mule kick. I was loving Moscow Mules. So, the 2 for 1, my wife and I were hemming and hawing on what our second drink was going to be, because I ordered a Moscow Mule, she ordered what she ordered, and then we were like, what are we going to have next? And the dude behind the bar was like, we just made a fresh bowl of egg, because it was Christmas. He's like, we just made a fresh bowl of eggnog. It's awesome. You guys should try it. And we were like, eh. And he's like, boom, 2 eggnogs came out, and they were glorious. Glorious.
Wow.
House-made eggnogs. It was great. So that was my funny eggnog story.
It's just a good eggnog story.
It was, okay, not funny, but good. But yeah, that...
Irish Kevin's, by any chance?
I've been to Irish Kevin's. I usually go there actually when I want to watch soccer down there, because I'm a soccer nerd. When I want to watch soccer on TV, that's where I go to Irish Kevin's. My go-to, a couple true stories in Key West. My fraternity brother owns the Tourist Trap Brewery. He's one of the owners down in Key West.
I want a soundboard. You know, what is it?
That's a random
from
thought.
MTV.
Where did that random thought come
Hold on,
from?
I'm getting there. See, we'll get there. It's a story. MTV in the '90s had a show. Like in the beginning, it said "True Story." I just want to, every time you say "True Story," I say "True Story" and throw that sound in.
Do I say true story a lot?
Oh yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that about
Oh yeah,
myself.
it's great. No, it's fun. You just know there's a story coming. It's not a problem.
But I have to announce that there's a story coming. I can't just tell the story. I have to proclaim there's a story coming.
True story. All right, good.
There was a craft beer bar down there called The Porch, and it was my favorite place, and I just heard it closed, and I'm very sad about that. But my fraternity brother owns Key West Brewing Company, which is a tourist trap brewery. The beer's just okay, but it's cool. Like when I go down there, I don't have to worry about a lot, because I go there and I just have a really good dinner and hang out and have fun.
I have a couple friends who live down that way.
Have you been?
Never been.
Oh my God, it's glorious.
Always wanted to go. Always spent money on something else.
About a dozen times. My wife and I honeymoon there. Let's
I should go.
pour yourself some of that, please. That's not a good idea.
That is amazing.
It's fabulous. And I want to say thank you to my generous friend, because this is a top tier brew. Thank you for sharing.
I can't drink them alone. I refuse. I can't do it anymore. I only want to enjoy great beer with other people.
Yeah, I feel that way too. And that's also one of the cool things about most of the people that are in this group with us. I feel like they are on the same page, except maybe for Walt.
Yeah, he just likes to drink alone.
Yeah, he's like that. Yes, Bender. I often call it the Caribbean of the U.S.
Okay.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
See, the only thing that turns me off is the sun is stronger thing. And I'm not a real fan of the sun. I tend to burn quickly.
Well, look at me, man. I'm Scotch-Irish, dude.
Yeah, I'm bad. I'm real bad.
They make this stuff.
Dude, I could... when I'm at the lake, I will put on 100. They sell 100.
Did you see how quickly he got triggered when I said that?
I put on 100 every other hour, and I still burn.
Maybe you're burning from the inside.
Whatever it is, it's wicked. So I cannot handle
this. This is just so good.
It is too much, man. Wow, it's amazing. Cool.
I don't have anything else on the agenda. Do you?
Yes, I just thought of something. I'm thinking about an amazing stout. I have not cracked a bottle yet, but I heard that the 2 Imprint barrel stouts are amazing. The single adjuncts, the maple one and the
chocolate hazelnut.
Yeah, I'm sorry, they're double adjunct. Chocolate hazelnut and the maple. I heard they were incredible.
I have a chocolate hazelnut.
They've got huge untapped ratings. I'm sad I only have one of each. I should have tried to grab more. Man, I love their stouts, and I heard they are just exceptional.
Yeah, I mean, I've always enjoyed our stouts. We've always done a really good job, and I just think we've really upped the game. I mean,
I had a Bloody Chainsaw last night, the collab.
The Soul Capture?
Soul Capture. That's what it is. That was an amazing stout.
Yes.
I really love Imprint stuff.
I think I have one or two of those left in the fridge. But
yeah, I have a maple too, Jack, but I really don't like maple. So I'm looking forward to the chocolate hazelnut very much so.
I'm surprised you got a maple.
It's an Imprint stout.
All right.
I had to try it.
All right.
I'll try it. If I don't like it, then I'm going to open it with friends and they can drink it. That's all.
Sounds like a plan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ambivalent towards maple. I described it the other day as I'm happy when the maple is a supporting actor and not the lead in a stout.
I want the maple to be the uncredited extra that doesn't even get a paycheck. They're just the person who walked by the scene not knowing they were being filmed.
Cab driver number 3.
That's, yeah. But totally uncredited. That's where I want my maple.
Okay. Speaking of movies, my son and I watched the worst movie the other day.
Christmas movie?
No.
Okay, I'll let this slide this time. But it's December. It should
we have to talk about Christmas movies the rest of the time?
Yeah, let's do that next week.
All right, Christmas movies and Christmas beers. I think we just came up with a title for next week's episode.
Yes.
Tommy Lee Jones, Benicio del Toro. It was called The Hunted. It was horrible. My younger son and I were laughing at how bad the writing was.
Never even heard of it.
Yeah. Kind of like a Rambo vibe.
All of December, we only watch Christmas movies.
It's all you watch?
That's it for a whole month.
Have you watched Elf yet?
Not this year. Not yet.
Okay.
I actually like to turn on Elf when we're decorating the tree. We don't have the tree yet. It's been a really busy week. Everything else is up. The whole house is decorated, but where the tree is just empty.
So I'm guessing you do a live tree.
Yes.
We're allergic.
Hopefully tomorrow. I know you said.
We all get so sick.
Yeah. At the lake we have a fake tree, but we have live. We're gonna have a live tree here. Hopefully tomorrow is not flooded out. We can actually go get one tomorrow.
Do you Christmas here or Christmas at the lake?
Well, this is another Christmas tradition. Now that you say it, since the kids have been born, or since before they were born, Christmas Day here at home, we go nowhere. We never leave. People are welcome to come. When I was young, my grandmother always, every year, came to visit, so she was always there on Christmas Day. Mm-hmm. She lived with us for that week, she stayed there. So I really enjoyed it when Demby's dad would come and stay with us. He stayed with us for a couple years, and I loved that because it was like me having my grandma there, but he was there for my kids. And then the 26th, before we go to bed on the 26th, the car's packed. Everything's loaded. We get in the car at 7 a.m. on the 26th, and because we're both teachers and the kids are off, we spend the whole week all the way through New Year's at the lake.
Do you do New Year's at the lake?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. New Year's at the lake's amazing.
Awesome.
Really great time. Really good.
That sounds like a great tradition.
Yeah. Sometimes completely alone. Sometimes it's just us. Sometimes some other families are up there around us. Doesn't matter. It's always just fantastic. Right down the street, the fireworks store. So I always get a couple little boomers and some sparklers and things.
That's a great tradition.
Mm-hmm. What's a stupid movie, Jack? The one that, what's it, The Hunted?
Super. Oh, Jack. So you've seen it. Yeah, dude. When they went... do I even go off on this tangent? So, Tommy Lee Jones is like a combat instructor in the Army.
Oh.
Benicio del Toro
was old?
Yeah, he's like
old Tommy Lee. Okay.
Yeah, he's like mid-50s Tommy Lee.
Oh,
this was shot like 20 years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a while ago.
And Benicio was one of his was like an enlisted man, so he trained him to be not special forces, but he trained him in combat, and they used him like a black ops kind of guy, and he lost his shit over in some foreign country. And did you hear that beep? That wasn't just me, was it?
It was something else. I don't know what it was.
Okay. So he lost his mind, came back to the States, and started randomly killing people. And they sent Tommy Lee out to hunt him down.
Oh, dear. Okay.
Yeah. And
it was just bad.
The culmination of it being bad was when he chased him down, they brought him into custody, he escaped custody, he ran back into the woods, and he pulled out this piece of scrap metal, started a fire, and forged himself a knife in a campfire.
Oh, wasn't that
It
nice?
was hilarious. And while he was doing that, Tommy Lee found this rock and was like flint chipping a rock, and they both made their own knives that they fought each other with. It was horrible. And my son and I were just looking at each other like, what the hell is going
that
on?
sounds like
It was
trash.
awful. It was so good. It was so bad.
We have 5 people still watching us.
That's ridiculous.
That's a good number of people.
That's ridiculous. You guys have hung in here for an hour. I feel
we just lost 2 as soon as I said it.
I feel like, way to go, Tom. I feel like if our budget allowed for prizes, all 3 of you deserve a prize. And honestly, I really don't like going over a half hour personally.
How long? Oh my gosh!
Yeah, we've been rambling
We've
for an
gone
hour.
really long.
So let's do this. Let's sign off because you guys,
It's a good idea.
you guys have a life.
Good idea.
We don't, but look. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you for hanging with us. We appreciate it. We like doing this. This is kind of like what we do. We hang out, we drink beers, and I wish there was a way to get us all in here together and do this, but the room idea went horribly awry last time.
Oh, it's a bad idea.
We can't do that again.
Bad idea.
But we're going to keep doing this, and we hope you guys keep checking in with us because the best part about Imprint and the best part about Imprintables and the best part about this lifestyle we lead is the people, and we just miss the people, and this is kind of our way of hanging out with you guys. So, once again, low expectations where the beer is great. We're not. Cheers, everybody.
Have a wonderful Christmas if we don't see you, but we'll be on again next week.
Merry Christmas.
Good night, Jack. Good night, everyone.
See you, buddy.